Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 8, the Kobe Bean Bryant episode. In his earlier years, R.I.P. Kobe of Let's Try Exit Fate. Let's get right into it. We're in the Matrek state capital, home of the state union, headquarters, the government. Let's head in here and recollect the party because I think we're done exploring for now. We have 684 ARN left. Can't really leave the city or anything, and we've explored everything, so here we go. Looks like I'm the first. What should I do? This is interesting. Hitting my water bottle. Why would it have me make that choice? Is there some sort of problem arising here? Let's see, do we want any of these? Amnesia, slow, blind, and feeble. Probably silence, honestly. Clear sight. Like he said, I don't know if they're worth the ARN right now. Till we really start running into those problems. It costs $350 to go to level 4. You know what? I'm gonna pay it. Bong bong. $175 to go to level 13. I'm gonna pay it. And $75 to go to level 2 hit. There we go. Get Daniel decked out just in case something to come. Now we just spent 1,000 ARN that we accumulated. We just spent it in a blink of an eye. So, and that's only one party member. We have to get a lot more ARN. Let's wait for the others. Daniel, sir, I've spoken to my superiors here and... Go on, have a seat first. Thanks. So, what did they say? They took Colonel Merrick's letter very seriously and took action immediately. They told me to wait for a while, and when they came back, they... Well, I can hardly believe it myself. What did they tell you? They said the Chancellor himself wants to meet you in person. The Chancellor of Zelmoni? Strange. Isn't this a strictly military affair? I'll take you to see him at the Matrek State Hall tomorrow morning, along with the rest of you. The Chancellor himself? Yeah. This is quite a surprise. I didn't expect to be treated this well. I guess I can rest a little easier now since the Chancellor is going out of his way to meet me. Sir, would you mind if I asked you something? Go ahead. What do you want to know? I heard you were a successful colonel back in Kiergaard, so why did you want to fight for us now? I mean, I know that you didn't leave Kiergaard voluntarily, but why join our side now and fight against your old friends? Is it for revenge? Revenge? No, it's nothing like that. When it comes down to it, I don't care about what country I fight for. I'm not doing it for glory or for power. I simply want to fight to make the fighting end. Your people must hate us. We trample over you and take everything for ourselves. 8 years ago, we were in the same situation, but we didn't learn a thing from it. We forgot what it's like to be on the other side. I can't sit idly while that happens. This continuous strife between our countries has to end, one way or another. And also, I must find out what happened that night. I'm hoping that this way I'll be able to get closer to the truth. The truth? About what? It's a long story, but if you want, I'll tell you. Trusting Cole a bit here. Wow. Do you really think you were set up by your old friend? I just don't know. I hope I'm wrong. There's the gang. Oh, welcome back, all of you. I'm ready, sir. Have you received any news yet? Yeah, have a seat and I'll tell you all about it. It's almost time. We should head for the State Hall immediately. It's the huge castle at the far end of the city. Once inside, just keep walking straight ahead and up the stairs to the reception chamber. The people there will tell us what to do. It's 21 hour tonight here. It'd be funny if you just kept staying. Alright. So, let us head to the state capital. Oh, we have the whole gang here, though. Well, we have no Arn. To upgrade anybody else? I was gonna say we could, like, upgrade some Peeps. Probably want to save episode 8. Oh. We'll have to wait a few minutes until they're ready. Well, we're not in a hurry, I guess. The guards will come to take you to the Chancellor when he's ready. I'm not really interested in this sort of stuff, so I'll just wait here until you're done. I never paid much attention to outside affairs like these while I lived in Elfheim, but I'm starting to take an interest in politics. It's such a pain to deal with sometimes. People who really want the same thing end up fighting because of simple misunderstandings. That's a consequence of the variety between people, I suppose. Still, talking to each other is the only way to find out everyone's desires. It's a necessary thing. I wonder what the Chancellor is like. I've heard that he's a kind man, but he's getting older, and I guess his life of fighting is taking its toll. Life of fighting? Didn't you know that it was Chancellor Ryan who reunited Zelmoni about 30 years ago? Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I didn't realize that this same man is still the Chancellor. We weren't taught a lot about your country's history. I never knew about this at all. Well, about 120 years ago, there was a large war between Kiergaard and the old Zelmoni kingdom, which pretty much ended up in a draw. After the war, there was a large uprising against the king. After a short civil war, the royal family was dethroned and the country fell apart into separate states. It stayed like that for a long time. But 45 years ago, Kiergaard once again took control over Helman Island. Ryan was one of the soldiers who fought for us back then. When he returned to the mainland, he realized the necessity of uniting the country if we ever wanted to stand up to Kiergaard. After becoming an officer in the Mayfall army, he tried to reason with the state leaders, but it was useless. All of them distrusted each other. So instead, Ryan appealed to the people. Most of them were afraid of Kiergaard and didn't share their leader's feelings towards the other states. Even in the isolated Highlands state, he found a lot of supporters. He just had a natural charisma and knew how to speak what was on people's minds. Finally, Ryan returned to Matrek and publicly advocated a centralized nation where each state could hold count on help from the others when needed. At first, the leaders tried to ignore him, but as Ryan's influence grew, they started to fear him and tried to put him out of action through force. Arresting Ryan had the opposite effect of what they wanted, and the whole situation escalated into a revolution. The old Matrek governor was brought down, and Ryan was freed. After that, the other states quickly entered negotiations with Ryan to prevent the same thing from happening to themselves. Finally, the State Union of Zelmoni was founded, with Ryan as the first chancellor. Each state would remain mostly independent under their own governor, but in case of emergency, the chancellor would have complete authority over all states. So that's how Ryan became chancellor. Yeah, it's thanks to him that we're one nation again. It's an interesting story. It's made me even more confident that he'll be able to help us. I wonder what'll happen to us now. Your new future will begin here, Daniel. Someone's coming. Sir, the Chancellor's ready to meet you and your companions. Interesting. Here he is, I guess. Colonel Vineyard, welcome to Matrek. I'm Chancellor Ryan of Zelmoni. And I am Captain Aaron of the Matrek Guard, Chief Commander of the State Army. It's an honor to meet you, Chancellor. I take it you've already been informed about my situation. I know who you are and why you are here, but I'm sure that there is more to it than I've been told. Yes, allow me to explain. I see. So there is betrayal even within Kiergaard's highest ranks. Chancellor, may I? If you have a question to ask Captain, feel free to do so. Colonel, you suspect that you've been betrayed by your most trusted allies, but you have no evidence of this, do you? Why did you rule out the possibility that this was something we, the State Army, set up? Captain, I understand your point. Sowing discord among Kiergaard officers will only help their enemies. However, out of all their commanders, none were more opposed to this war than I am. If it were your doing, there would have been no reason to pick me. In fact, since it was me, it may have even made Kiergaard more determined. You are very insightful regarding your situation, but still you are not fully convinced of your former companion's guilt. Some of these people I counted as close friends. It's important to me to find out who was part of this and for what reason. I see, that is understandable. Was that a satisfactory answer, Captain? I have no further questions. Very well, Colonel Vineyard, I would be a fool to blindly turn a man like you down. The question that remains is exactly how you will fit into the State Army. It would be a waste of your talents to make you a lower officer. But before we discuss your new position, I'm sure you possess valuable information that you should be willing to share with us. In particular, I'm interested in Kiergaard's plans for the near future, and whether they really plan to attack the mainland or not. Yes, there are plans for an invasion of Zelmoni. However, at the moment, only the 4 generals themselves know what these plans are. Even the strategy for Helman Island that I was aware of was changed after I left. Even so, anything you know could prove useful to us. The primary goal was to benefit from the elements of surprise to take the island quickly, and with few losses, seizing the ports first and then the capital. But now that you're aware of their aggression, they'll wait at least a month to reorganize themselves and give you a false sense of security. I very much doubt that, even in this situation, they will attack on short term. Interesting. That should give us time to... Ryan, we should continue to act as if we never had received this information. We cannot be careful enough. He is still an enemy officer. We can't take his words for fact when we have no way of telling if he can be trusted. We'll see if your information turns out to be correct. Yes, I suppose you're right. I apologize, Colonel, but we are responsible for the entire nation. The safety of Zelmoni comes before anything else. I understand. Now, I would like to discuss your situation in private with the captain. Have no fear, we will treat you favorably no matter the outcome. You will hear from us tomorrow, so please stay in the city for now. Thank you for your hospitality, Chancellor. I appreciate the time you've taken to speak to me. Ayara and Lufall. You seem to have an awful lot of trust in this man already, Ryan. Perhaps he reminds... Excuse me. Perhaps he reminds me of how I used to be. Used to be? You are still the same Ryan you've always been. I am tired, Aaron. I can't fight this war like I did last time. It's hard enough to deal with the state governors alone. This, too, will be difficult. Oh, pardon me, there is something I need to do. Well, we'll hear from the Chancellor tomorrow, so I guess we should just wait until then. I would like to look around in town some more, so please excuse me. You still haven't seen anything, Lufall? Haven't seen everything, Lufall? Well, we have some time, so go ahead. Thank you. Yes, come in. Oh, Lusolf, it's you. What in the world? It appears you didn't expect me to respond to your invitation. To be honest, I wasn't even sure that it was really you. I was beginning to doubt myself when you said nothing to me during the meeting. I understand your confusion. It's not in my nature to lie. So you haven't told him. Why? You must have your reasons, but as usual, they are beyond me. Surely you too must have noticed it, even having only met him briefly. I have a feeling that history will soon repeat itself. It's true that he reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger. Is that why you chose to go with him? I remember it well, even though it was only over 40 years ago. I was much younger at that time, too. I still remember that young soldier who came to us, begging for the people of Alfheim to help him fight against the Kiergaard invaders. But it was useless. I should have known that the elves would not get involved in any kind of conflict that doesn't concern them. Ah, but you underestimate the effect that your words had. They were honest words that come straight from the heart. You may not have known this, Ryan, but if neutrality were no longer possible for Alfheim, it would have taken your side without hesitation. I wonder, wasn't the fact that I accompanied you evidence enough? It is true that I am different from the others, but it is only because I am driven by curiosity about the outside world. But even that time, you returned home when I went back to Mayfall, and now you've actually come here to Matrek. Was it in order to meet me again, or is he special? He may be. We elves are more attuned to the elements than humans. We perceive things that you cannot. Something happened 32 years ago. I could sense it. I thought it was the effect of you reuniting Zelmoni, but... I'm trailing off. Ryan, he possesses a rare kind of power, something that we sometimes refer to as destiny. Destiny? What does this mean for us? I believe it would be in your best interest to support him in any way you can. He has the potential to be a force of great magnitude. As an old friend, I would advise you not to make him into an enemy. Old friends? Then I will take your advice into consideration, old friend. Huh. Lusolf with a bit of a double life entendre here. Oh, you are... Carson's the name. I'm the Chancellor's personal aide. I'm here to deliver a message from him. Your application to join the State Army has been accepted, but your new position will be a unique one. You've been given command over a new regiment of reserve troops. Captain Erin will be monitoring your progress directly for now. She will send you on various assignments when possible so you can prove your loyalty to us. That sounds good to me. I wasn't expecting to be made a colonel in the State Army right off the bat or anything. But how is this new position special? Well, in your short time here, you've already gathered a small group of followers. Even this young scout from the Mayfall Army has asked to be transferred to your new unit. Ah, yes, if that's all right with you, sir. Of course, you've been a great help so far, so you're welcome to stay. Thank you, sir. Anyway, I'm sure you understand that we don't have a whole lot of men to spare at the moment, especially since you're not going to be on the front lines right now. The Chancellor has noticed your charisma and speaking abilities. He believes you'll be able to use those skills to recruit some men by yourself. Recruit my own soldiers? This is what the Chancellor and the Captain decided. It's up to you to accept it or not. There are many people out there who are unwilling to join the regular army or have never considered it. You may be able to convince them by talking to them in person. Oh no, I'll gladly accept. It's just unusual. Well then, let's wrap things up here. You'll understand that the Chancellor is a busy man, so he won't have time to meet you again on short term. Captain Erin will be your commanding officer. Her office is inside the State Hall on the first floor, below the reception hall. Go see her regularly to stay up to date about any new missions and developments. Also, you could find me in my office near the entrance of the State Hall. You'll soon have more men than you can take with you at once, so if you want to switch people around, come see me and I'll take care of the logistics. That's all for now. The captain suggested you go around looking for new recruits for the time being, but don't forget to go see her in case anything turns up. Thanks. We'll manage from here. Wow, this is pretty wild. We are now going out recruiting people. Serving under the Chancellor of Zelmany, this will take some time to get used to. Are you happy with how the meeting turned out, Daniel? It seems the Chancellor has some faith in me, so I can't complain, even though we'll be stuck doing routine work for a while. So, what should we call our new army? Well, what do you mean? Well, if we're a separate army regiment, we should have a name, right? People have to call us something. What about the Elysium Army? Elysium, huh? It sounds good. Alright, from now on we're all part of Elysium. Let's fight hard to prove ourselves to the Chancellor. Elysium, huh? Chapter 3, New Beginning. We fought for so long we cannot even remember what we're fighting for. Let us not search for a reason to keep fighting, but for a reason to stop it. Charles Ryan, 1481. That would be him then. 21 on tonight here. Alright, so our actual Suikoden style gameplay really begins now, where we start looking for companions. We start... Oh, okay, right. I thought this... Yeah, this is right. Let's look at relations. Ayara is an A with me. Stromgard is a C with Cole. And I'm a C with Lusov, who's a nothing for me. I mean, a nothing to him. He's a C to me. Huh. And my weapon power and hit is now the highest. Well, hit is better for Cole. Pretty good crit though, 13. It's up there with Ayara and Cole. Alright, so we've got some recruiting to do. We've got some earning Arn to do. Because really, we need to come up with a lot of Arn to get everybody's stuff taken care of. The magic shop is still the same. I mean, stuff we can't afford now. I don't think there's anyone in this city, but it's worth a peek now that things have officially started for us. Characters can be hidden anywhere. Let's see if we can return. Well, I don't know where to go actually. Is there anything more beautiful than the pale moon at night? That sweet darkness that hides our imperfections underneath its blanket. Cursed is the light that burns our eyes and offers no relief from those who are unable to understand us. Recruit. Leave, I have no interest in you. I seek only the followers of darkness. Francesca. Huh. Followers of darkness. So her office is to the right, if I recall correctly. And if we come up here, were we in all of these? I guess so. Do we even go down in these ones? Alright, it's locked. Still locked up tight. Coal station is right here. Oh, that's Aaron's office. Oh, locked up tight as I expected. Alright, so let's leave the city. Let's get into some combat. Let's, not dilly-dally. We can dilly-dally a little bit. Little bit of the dilly-dally. Little bit of the dilly-dally. Okay. Let's explore a bit. Why not? Here's something. Let's get in a fight, though. The more Arn, the better. That is no joke. Daniel, let's see Daniel's new power. 27 on a base attack. On these guys is pretty powerful. When everyone else is doing like 10 and such. Boom. Bro bash. Nice crit. Even a crit. Yeah. Even a crit is less than Daniel's base power. Lightning. No. Shadow cast. Wow. Crit for 39 big ones. They are lightning creatures, so there we go. Copper badge found. I didn't catch how many Arn. What do we have here? Something to explore? Huh. A diary, and you're telling me... What if I found out I wasn't pressing the right button? Like I'm supposed to be pressing space or something? No. That would blow my mind. Ah, here's somebody. Oh, a visitor. Have you come to watch my genius at work? Very well. You can bear witness to my greatest moment. Behold, through extensive research of dark magics, I have discovered the secret of raising the dead. Dead man number 2, listen to my command. Reclaim your lost soul and return to life. Dang, son. Oh. Oh, not again. Another failure, but it's not over yet. I'll keep trying until I succeed. Does this mean I'll have to bother those hermits in the western mountains again? Bah, they're so possessive. Can I recruit you? Go away. The next experiment is not ready yet. Okay, he's a hermit himself. Let's I'm gonna hit my water bottle. Sorry, but the road to Oishin is blocked due to safety concerns. Only those with permits can go through. Safety precautions. Oishin. Alright, wow, that's a big wall. Let's get in a fight. Wow, we got like 50 Arn from that one battle. And they're fairly simple battles. Back and forth we go. Get him casting some magic. Can't cast Shadow Cast. Another 58 Arn. We're gonna need that. Looks like Cole's ready to hit level 9. He's slowly keeping pace. And if we come up here, we've got who knows what. Oh, who's this? Wandering Mage. What if I just hit defend? And I don't want to attack it. I'm curious about this mage. I don't think we should be attacking it, but 49. Honestly, I think it could be a character, no. 48, level up for Cole. 48 Arn. It looked like a sprite that we would have. One of our characters would have. Let's roll. Nice critty crit. Little sparkage. The crit. I should have used magic. See what lightning does. Better than an attack. Cole can even chip in a little bit with magic. 58 Arn. Looks like Daniel's and Stromgard are pretty close to hitting level 10 or whatnot. Credence. Clearwater Revival. Welcome to Credence, a small but loving town in Matrek. Matrek. I finished getting the supplies I needed. Seems I'll have to return home soon. It's 14 Arn a night here. Each to their own, I guess. I hope they're not going to play any loud music. My ears are sensitive. I'd prefer something more tasteful. Man, this place is totally dead. Our world tour is never going to get off the ground like this. Why do we have to perform here? This is like the worst place ever. I told you we should have gone to Matrek Tej. Would you listen? No. Chill out, okay? Everyone's gotta, like, start small or something. This way we're going to stay small forever. Oh, they just repeat it. Can't recruit. But we see a music combo here. Interesting. You've entered our house uninvited, but it's okay since we're such hospitable people. Credence Castle has been empty for years. It's kind of a spooky place, don't you think? Although it's a small town, Credence is well known for its open-air market. Cool. I love the market. It's so full of life. Let's see, what do I need? Oh, okay. We've got brown herbs and stuff. Open air market. Why is that boy taking so long to get up? You always feel sick when we're not going to church. Oh, I feel so sick. Oh, when we are going to church. Huh. Hide belt plus 5 HP. It's always busy in this town. Well, except for Sundays. Ooh, here we go. Let's grab that icicle for show. Ice damage to a column. Splashes a row, right a row goes sideways, column goes up and down, but it's weird due to the perspective. Let's see, we own at least one of everything, 2 lightning now. Let's grab another spark. And that's it. I'm not worried about Kiergaard. I know we'll be fine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I love this music. Show some respect and be quiet. Shh. Do you mind? I'm listening. And the angel descended and spoke to the lost traveler. Choose your own path, he said, and it shall lead you back home. Huh. Alright, that is his town. Let's make sure there's no one hiding in the corner, as is prone to happen in some Suikoden games. Well, on purpose. There'll be characters hiding everywhere. Everywhere. Save. Wow, we've been playing for over 30 minutes already? 35 minutes, are you kidding me? That is crazy. Jump in the castle here. Definitely want to look all over the castle grounds out here. On both sides. Huh, going over that side would be interesting if it's possible. It's not possible though. Alright, I guess we head into the castle just for a little peek. It's not even locked, it's just unopenable. Huh. Guess we'll have something to do with this later. Weird. Oh, a Matrian wolf. 35. They'll be good for a splash. I can't wait to get the steal command. We're going to be stealing so much. Yeah, this is a massive RPG. We haven't even gotten to the stealing aspects yet. A little splashy. Call. Nice crit. Oh, Daniel's Berserk or something. Icicle for the first time? Nasty, so is she. Huh. Level up for Daniel, level 10. We have 260 Arn now, which is not much at all. Get into a couple more battles. Nice crit. Very nice crit. Wild attack. 72 on a wild attack. Little splash action. Splish splash, we were taking a bath. That one goes down. Little icicle. Call. Little lightning. Cool. 61 Arn. Stromguard is right there for level 10. Huh, I don't see... Is this path closed now? We can't head back? Oh, Madrigal. Who was in Madrigal again? Here we have an item shop. White cape, accuracy. Was there anyone recruitable here? I don't remember. Sigh, yeah. unique sprites here. Is there one here? Yeah, the road is closed. Aha, could you be our 6th character? Oh, woe is me. My life has lost all meaning. Recruit. Oh, give me a reason to care about this cruel world anymore. I, the great bard Sid, was going to make my fame in this region as a musical and poetic genius. Alas, cruel fate, to my great anguish, I found several sheets of my masterpieces missing. I must have forgotten them when I stayed in Blackwater, but now I can no longer return. Oh, whatever will I do? So we have to find, obviously, Sid's sheets starting in Blackwater. We can't return. Oh, we can return. Good. But we could also do Ranger Joe's or Ranger Richard's quest as well, which is interesting because oops, it's supposed to take we're supposed to come back later and help Ranger Joe. How about a little sparkage? Try a little Shadowcast. Triple kill. 52 on, level up for Stromguard, as predicted. But I gotta save here, guys. It is time to go. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to press the like button if you did enjoy this episode. I hope you did. But if you did, feel free to give it a like. Lets me know that you care, because not only does it help this video, but it greatly helps the channel and the Exit Fate series and so on. So feel free to do that. But at the same time, you can also leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. But only do those things if you really want to. You know, I don't want to pressure you guys into doing anything. It's all good, whatever you choose to do. So do what you will. No worries. I'm just collecting some iron here. Next level is going to be Lusolf, and then Ayara, and Cole is close enough. We get into one more battle and call it an episode. But please, guys, if you did enjoy, also consider coming back next time. I hope you will be there. Gonna have a lot more fun recruiting characters. We can return to the first part of the world there. Return to the areas east of, or back in Mayfall and Blackwater and such, and see where we can go from there. So should be good. Hope to see you guys then. Be lovely for you guys to grace me with your presence again. Love pretending, well, not pretending, but love playing these games and thinking about y'all watching. It's very cool. Level up for Lusolf. We'll save here. Until next time, guys, be well, live well, and stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. And we'll pick this up next time. Peace out for now.